Hello. It's Johnny Natrium. I'm tired. But I thought it might be about time. Hey, there's people in chat. Holy shit. Oh wow, what timing, eh? In before he just plays music the whole time, yeah. Well, funny thing that just about to head off and have you listened to some some more of this lovely thief music. I like that you called it music though, because I guess it is a bit hard to define. It's very ambient, like much more so than like your average game music, I suppose. Well, I guess especially modern game music that's like all orchestral and fanfare and shit. I just told you, didn't I? I'm a bit tired, but you know. Oh well. But I haven't set the bar very high for these streams, so it shouldn't matter. No, I should. It reminds you of Spyro 2. Wow, I don't know. Like Spyro's actually always been very good. Like at I think the first two Spyro games were actually very songy. I see them as sort of, you know, having a tune to them or something. I actually didn't like it so much in Spyro 3, where it just went into this weird direction of like ridiculous sounds, like going when you played that fucking kangaroo. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Especially because it kept repeating all the time. Besides, oh yeah, well maybe the homeworlds were actually, I don't really. Yeah, I guess they had like these sort of shimmering, sort of elongated chords. You know, the fucking the sort of ambient-y. Sort of, yeah, that shimmering, glittering type sound that a lot of the Rompler pads have and stuff like that. Yeah, no, well, the funny thing, isn't it? Like, I'm still supposed to do this podcast with Andrew, with Crystal Fissure about. Well, he wants to do it about me, like, well, he wants to do it about me. Well, about, like, why I like Spyro 1 better than the other Spyro games and stuff like that. And the weird thing is that I'm always like, I feel like in that sort of the community, the speedrunning community and everything, even though I'm not really a part of that or anything, of the speedrunning part, at least. I'm always sort of the one who's like been the least about, like, you know, in my regular life, about like, oh yeah, online communities, they're just as good as having real friends, and you know, like I was always sort of a bit. This is going to sound like totally unrelated, but I swear there is a point in this somewhere. I've always sort of been very much, you know, I joke about autists and all that, and like people who can't be like, who have like sort of trouble with social situations and stuff like that, and being social. And yet with the games, I actually tend to always lament them having too many characters. I actually tend to like games, or like make positive points out of the fact that some games just leave you as sort of a loner. You know, sort of just very sort of, I wouldn't say isolated per se, but like, yeah, just on your own, sort of exploring this this mysterious world. That's something that I really like in games, and a lot of dialogue tends to distract from that, and a lot of NPCs and all that, and that's like one of the things that I liked least about the later Spyro games. And you know, one of the things that I liked most about the first Spyro game, because it did such a just a fucking amazing job of designing these environments that felt sort of really rewarding and sort of mysterious when you're exploring them for the first time, I suppose. And I mean, they had characters in them. I like when there's stuff in there. Like, I'm also like a kind of a biology fan. I wouldn't say nut so much, because it's not like I know like everything about it, but I like to read about it and stuff like that. But like, I like animal stuff. Actually, I mostly like animals that are already extinct, because they're more interesting to me than animals that are still alive or something. I don't know. There's something like cool about, but I guess a lot of people have that, right? That's why people like dinosaurs and shit like that, because, you know, at some point, you know, there were these other creatures walking the earth, and they had this weird anatomy and stuff like that. But so I really do like the world to be inhabited by living things in games, but I don't like them to talk so much. I guess, like, because maybe it's because the writing is usually just not to my liking or something. Who the fuck knows? Like, maybe it's because the writing is usually sort of too and of course in some games that's fine, right? Like in some games that sort of that has its place, like with Ratchet and Clank, and you know, the sort of adventure games. You know, like, I'm a huge fan of Grim Fandango. I mean, that's all about dialogue. So, you know, that it has its place in some games, but yeah, I don't know, like when you're sort of exploring this environment with, like, I like being dropped into an environment that the developers have like meticulously created, and but they don't handhold you in any way, and there's no, like, I guess not too much meta shit. Although then in Max Payne, well, Max Payne is one of those cases where it is a lot about, you know, writing and sort of characters and stuff like that. Max Payne is in a lot of ways kind of like a movie and a game at once, except without being a stupid interactive movie where it's just one long quick time event, you know, which is what a lot of more modern versions of that genre have done. Yeah, I think they really sort of could learn a thing or two from that, but oh well. Yeah, Max Payne has a lot of meta shit. Honestly, I was just looking at the I was just like sort of started editing the last part to upload that. I'll definitely upload that tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, I was actually kind of laughing my ass off again at just the fucking bullshit that we made out of it, especially in the last two parts, you know, with the soundboard and everything. But also, like, how much of the, I mean, we kind of sort of, you know, stopped and smelled the roses along the way of playing it, and you know, I'd had previous experience with the game and everything, and so there was definitely some analysis there, but like, just looking back, like every time when I was editing, just so much that I still sort of missed out on, that I still didn't address, or you know what I mean. But that's the thing. Like when you're with someone else and you just sort of fucking around, you know, having fun and all that. Not like that. Like, yeah. It sort of becomes really easy to just talk over things, for instance, or not want to just stop. And I mean, you sort of want to keep the pace. You don't just want to stand still at every TV screen and watch all the things like all the way through or whatever, I suppose. So I think if for the most part, for a Let's Play, we did it just about right, I think. Funny thing is, in the first Let's Play, I don't know if anyone's noticed that. Like, for the people who've watched the first Let's Play, is there was this guy commenting on pretty much every part, lambasting us. You know, like just drilling us into the proverbial ground, about just how shit we were at the game, at understanding. Well, actually, you know what? He didn't lambast my gameplay abilities. At least my aiming back then was still not shit, but mostly about how we just didn't get the story and how we were making gay jokes constantly and stuff like that. I could actually have a look at if I just go to my playlists, I'll probably find it. Maybe I should stream this too, so that you can look at the comments, or I could just say, you know, like, hey, if you wanna take a look, you gotta check out the Let's Play, you know. Except the fucking annoying thing is that part 4 has been muted because of the what's it called, a tiny bit of music that I used at the outro, and I was a bit less careful with that at the time. And I don't get right, because I don't even monetize my videos. So usually it's just like, oh, there's like been copyrighted content on your video, but like that just gives the sort of advertising rights to those people who own the rights to that song. So they can now place ads on my videos, and I'm like, well, sure, what the fuck ever. I'm not trying to make money off it anyway. Oh, you noticed that people placed ads on my you noticed that it was muted. That's such a fucking shame, because I don't have any of these parts anymore. This is like all of the Max Payne stuff was, you know, wiped. And so actually I should kind of look and see if I can't, you know, if they still have the original somewhere on their server, or if they got rid of it. I'm not sure if they're allowed to just do that. Maybe they fucking are, you know. Maybe they are. And it's just a real fucking shame, because it's that part actually had a really funny bit in it as well with and the yeah, it's called, I think it was called the My Amazing Signature Kill, if I look at it now. Yeah, where I just constantly was coincidentally using Molotov cocktails sort of at places that had fire extinguishers on the wall, and then I would kill someone with a Molotov cocktail, and it would set off the fire extinguisher, and it would be spraying the body as it was burning, and it was just funny. Yeah, you had to see it, I guess. And it was the origination of the do ya thing, which Rob actually referenced during the Max Payne 2, during a Max Payne 2 part, but you know, will completely fall on deaf ears, of course, because now it's no one will have seen it. Okay, I'll go and see if if I can find the comments here. It was because it was pretty fucking funny. Okay, nothing on the first part yet. Give me a shout if this is boring. Nope. Fraser commented on everything though.
I don't know, like
He's a good guy. Ah, there it is. The first comment from this guy on part 3. Man, I wish I could find a Let's Play without a couple faggots talking about shagging cocks up their asses. Like, what the fuck? I mean... I mean, you know, a bit over the top. I replied, I said, I get it, it's too real to you. You can't hear the jokes without going crazy fantasizing, and then you hate yourself because Pop says you shouldn't be such a queer. Just give in to it already and enjoy the Let's Play. Right, so I think that's the end of it.
And we're back.
Oh, hang on, you can hear me, of course, like clicking on the video, and you can hear like the sound probably. Although I've got it turned down quite a bit.
break up. Yeah, I just broke up the fraps part so that.
No. Well, anyway. Basically, I thought, you know, oh, well, apparently he fucking hates it, right? So, whatever. Just leave that be. That was on part 3. And just the same day, the exact same day, on part 8, he comments again. Yeah, I too was stuck at this boss forever. 15 years ago. So I'm like, I didn't even, you know, respond to that one. I was just like, oh wow, he's up to part 8 already on the same day, so he's clearly enjoying it. And yeah, basically throughout the whole series, he kept commenting. Goes on part 9. Why is there a retard here who hasn't seen The Matrix doing a Max Payne game? And then I said, you know, this was about Rob. And I actually said, like, yeah, his lack of pop culture knowledge can be retarded and has been called out as such by myself. Keep him coming, bud. I can tell you're loving the Let's Play. And he responds, yeah, you're the least annoying Max Payne Let's Play on YouTube. Congrats. Your award of flaming dog shit will be in the mail. How come no competent Let's Players want to play this game? So yeah, well, I'll just leave it there.
You've infected everything, that's what she said.
There was actually someone, I don't think he said anything about the 9/11 joke. There was someone else. Yeah, there was, you did point that out, didn't you, G4? Pointed that out before. I wonder if that was just trolling. There were hardly any jokes though, were there? It was just it was literally, it was the World Trade, the two towers, the Twin Towers were in the background. So I think we just aimed like a gun at it or something. Ow, fuck. I broke something. How am I gonna fix this? I broke the capo, if that's what you call it in all the languages. So yeah, I wonder if I should do some gaming today, or maybe do some random guitaring. Anyone's free to leave whenever they like. I tried to remove it from the guitar and I'm just trying to fix it now. Actually, it should be possible, but I'm just way too fucking tired to even understand how this fits together. That's what she said. You know, I feel like such a woman. Well, gender equality, right? I have used the excuse before that I was too tired. There was like this. Should I be telling this? There was like this female friend of mine who's sort of. Meanwhile, I'm just sorry if I'm having like long pauses. I'm just trying to fix the capo in between. Yeah, so like a bunch of friends stayed over and no, they didn't stay over. They came over to my place to like, it was years ago, to my place to just hang out. And like one female friend sort of just stayed behind. And I was like really drunk. So we sort of had a bit of a go. And like she just kept like wanting to make out. I'm like really not into making out or something. There's something like extremely boring to me about it. It's like only good as sort of foreplay, if you ask me. Let me know if I'm getting to like... I should kind of be talking to somebody else, like with somebody else, like about this sort of shit. That's more fun, I suppose. Like when we do the podcast. But yeah, I basically I just, you know, at some point I just went like, all right, do you want to go further? You know, she just went no. And like, then she kept trying to make out the whole fucking night, and I was like, you know what? I'm really tired. So yeah. That was the end of that. I still haven't fixed the fucking capo. I'm sure this fits together in some fucking way. Because I think I broke it before. Oh. Okay, definitely has to go like this, right? There we go. I think I fixed it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the single topic thing either. I like just fucking about. But you know, you've probably been keeping an eye on his channel still, you know, him being your hero and all. G4. Oh yeah, G4 has said, I'm not really a fan of that podcast idea where Fissure wants to force the conversation to a single topic. I feel it would be more natural to have a general idea going into it, but let it kind of fall into talking about whatever comes up. You know, like shooting the shit. Because, yeah, the chat doesn't show up on the stream. I should maybe, like, capture that separately as well. Who the fuck knows? Twitch does a good job of that. That's actually one of the reasons probably to go with Twitch. But, yeah. No one follows me on Twitch yet. Actually, you could, like, anyone who's listening to this, I would love it if you just went to Twitch, looked for Johnny Natrium and did a follow. I could see if there's some interest in that. Okay. Someone's asking about the Harry Potter 2 Let's Play. Last 2 eps had a different person with me and broke the flow. That would be Crystal Fissure, yeah. The other parts all had Angus with me. Broke the flow. That's interesting. So... Oh, and then it stopped, yeah. Thing is, right... Well, now I can't play guitar, can I? Okay, well... The thing is that we'd love to go back to Harry Potter 2. And hereby I announce that it is making its return in the fourth quarter of 2019. No, okay, I'm not delaying a AAA game here. I don't know. We'd like to get back. I mean, we finished Harry Potter 1, which, by the way, was mostly, at least at the start, that one actually started out with the guy who did the last 2 episodes of Harry Potter 2 with me, and then it ended with the guy who did the start of Harry Potter 2 with me. So it was like flipped around. Except we finished Harry Potter 1, so that's a good thing. I now finished Max Payne 2. Last part still needs to be uploaded though, so knock on wood. Yeah, that was my wood. I'm rock hard right now. That's actually it's my wood. I'm rock hard. But so yeah, there might be more room to do some new Let's Play things now that I've finished Max Payne. But then again, I'd like to instantly move on with another Rob Let's Play as well. So I guess I could sort of do it consecutively with, or like, you know, at the same time, parallel. With, Rob was actually saying that he'd like to do Max Payne 3, which I think is an abomination of a game. So, if I were to do Max Payne 3, I would only do like 2 parts or 1 part where I completely lambast it, and then that's it or something. But Harry Potter 2 it would be a nice one to step back into. But the thing is, as well, that there's a few people waiting for Hitman Blood Money to finish. And there's only 2 more parts to that one, I believe. So we were thinking of maybe prioritizing that. And it was actually always the plan to live stream the last recording of Hitman Blood Money, because the last level is pretty straightforward, and I think it would be interesting to sort of, you know, if people are interested in that or whatever, to sort of do a thing where I live stream sort of in a weird behind the scenes way or something, where we record this shit, because I usually sort of vigorously edit the Hitman parts to sort of, you know, make it flow better. But then you sort of get the pre-record, you get the post-recording. It can sort of be possibly an interesting thing for live streaming. So that might be actually in the cards for very soon. But I've been having trouble. Actually, mostly, I was gonna say I've been having trouble getting into contact with Crystal Fissure, which is not necessarily true. I've mostly been having trouble being up for doing anything before like 2 p.m, which is when it's too late for the Aussies, basically. So that's actually the biggest hurdle. Like for the past week or so, I've been wanting to do live streaming with them, but I was always sort of too late, I suppose, to call it, or like Angus wasn't available, and I kind of wanted to stream with Crystal Fisher and Intelligent 64, both of them there. Would be fun to catch up. Al actually texted me that he wanted to catch up on Skype. And I asked him if it was alright if I streamed it, which he hasn't responded to yet. So there you go. Because yeah, like it might be interesting to just stream a bit of chatting with Al, I suppose. Yeah, like talking with Angus and Fisher is definitely better podcast wise, a lot better than just Crystal Fisher. Yeah. And we can get sort of these anecdotes going or something. Angus reels him back in. That actually reminds me of like what in the radio business some people would call the hole. It's the proverbial black hole sucking in all the humor. And it's usually the term that they use for the woman who like is like the third microphone, so to speak, on the show. And she would usually go like, you know, like, oh guys, you know, you can't joke about things like that. Oh, stop it, stop being mean, and stuff like that, you know. And they would sort of, yeah, refer to that. But and you know, yeah, like G4 said, reeling the boys back in, you know. But yeah, I know you didn't mean it like that. Obviously, it just reminded me of that. Al, it's going to be very, 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 what's the word? Unlikely that he's going to do anything remotely regular with us. There's only one thing he wants to do regularly with it. And that's private. We might as well be apart. It hardly matters, we sleep separately. Flash a smile, passing in the hall. But there's no lefts left, 'cause we left them all. And we left them all in a very short time. How long can I delay? It's just a habit like saccharin. And I'm habitually feeling kinda blue. Each time I drown, thought of leaving you. I stop and think it over. Pardon me. Thief music still playing in the background. I wonder if I should play some Thief or something, or maybe some Hitman, or maybe I guess I could play Harry Potter as well, but there's only that sort of needs a counterpart, doesn't it? Ugh. Am I that worthless on my own? Maybe I should become like Jesse Ventura, or no, who's the new sensation again? The InfoWars guy. What's his fucking name? Anyone can vote at any time, and I can wish to do. I can do with that as I please. Obviously, I can just ignore it. I reserve the right. But what's it called? I just lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Just right, yeah. Like maybe I need like some kind of sheet that I make up in advance, show prep as they call it. Because there's only so much I can babble about on my own, of course. Especially when I'm extremely tired. So, and then it's like, who am I doing it for? You know, for myself. Well, yes, I am doing it for myself, I guess, first and foremost. So if I weren't doing it for myself, I think that would be much worse. Then I'd be embarrassed. If I'd actually be doing this for somebody else. You know, like, and have it be this standard. It's like, Jesus, I'd have to step up my game if I'm trying to make someone else happy. Thing is, right, well, I mean, you can, I mean, if you've got a suggestion or whatever, like you're saying, can we vote? That's all good with me. I tend to ask, I used to ask Rob all the time. Like, I'd spend like a long time like trying to set up a time with him for recording. And then at the end, in the end, I'd just be like, right, you've got an idea maybe for a game that we can do? Or in the end, I just spent literally an hour scrolling through my games list because I was like in a condition where I was like, right, there's a ton of games that we still should let's play and that are great, but I want to reserve those for when I'm like really, you know, much more fit and everything, and sort of we can sort of do it justice and everything. So now I just want to do something super casual that like doesn't take too much, but they're still like enjoyable. But yeah, there's like no games like that pretty much. And the few games that there are like that, well, they're definitely not something that you can do on that are as fun as that on your own, like Harry Potter and stuff like that, because yeah, you just want to mess around with your friends. Cool. Am I boring you? Just you know, just put something in the suggestion bar, you know? Because, oh shit, holy shit, I've been streaming for 50 minutes without doing fuck all. Sorry. I guess I should get to doing something then. Well, I did name it Don't Get Your Hopes Up, so. Okay. Wait, why do you feel bad? I'm saying I'd love it if people suggest something. That's what, like, that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I tend to like ask Rob for a suggestion. Sorry for the microphone noises. I tend to ask Rob for a suggestion because like, I just couldn't think of anything myself. And like, then if I think that somebody else is actually, if there's like somebody else, you know, who feels like doing a certain game, then that sort of makes me more into it as well. I'm not a let's play rapist. I don't, you know, I like it better when there's consent. I like it better when the other person likes it. It doesn't feel like it's been 50 minutes. You know what? You're right. You're right. But well, if you haven't got any suggestions, then I suppose I'll go have a look through the list myself. I might just do one. I might just do the same thing as last time and just do one hitman mission or something really badly. Like, cause I had like 0 prep here, so I just decided to turn it on. And actually, I'm quite pleasantly surprised by the fact that you guys are here. That there's a lot more people. There's a lot more people now. There's like 400%, like a humongous upgrade. And yeah, commenting and stuff like that. And so if the interest sort of continues to grow, then that would be great. At some point, you guys, I wouldn't have to do any work. You guys could just chat to each other. Well, I'm saying there's 400% the amount that there were last time. There's not 400% more. So there was one person last time. And 4 people is 400% of that. And yeah, I'm sure you would have been here if you'd seen the stream pop up. That just sounded really like sarcastic, didn't it? But it wasn't. I swear. Let's see if I can find the game. Oh, I could also do like Prince of Persia or something. That's like the one game where I get most messages about from like just random people who don't watch any of my other stuff, but they watch, like, I put up 3 parts of Prince of Persia 3D, and they just say, when the fuck are you continuing that? Al. I don't sound as bad as Al in terms of sounding sarcastic when I don't mean to. That's interesting. When, like, are you talking about like in his videos, or like have you actually spoken to him or something like that? Oh yeah, I suppose. Fuck yeah, he was in some of the speedrun calls, wasn't he? That was good crack. Yes. Oh, that's Gus. He would say. Yeah, he does have a bit of an odd way of talking. Like sometimes where it can almost seem passive aggressive. Yeah, I sort of can see that. Or if anything, where he like speaks like very loudly when you know, louder than you normally would, like in that context, so to speak. And maybe sometimes that can sound like he's being sarcastic or something. Oh, okay. So you did did speak to him before the speedrun, Tony. Tony, whatever. That's interesting. The yeah, because your content obviously overlaps quite a bit, or like is sort of in the same. I'm so I think Stefaski has a bit of a crush on Al. But like, yeah, you both do like GTA stuff, don't you? Don't you? Maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm too tired to like psychoanalyze Al right now. Probably, I need one of the other people here, probably, or I need him here, maybe. I'm just saying, I feel like, but now the way that Stefaski goes, what? This is news to me. Well, I mean, the way that methinks the lady doth protest too much. We both do. Yeah, G4 has a, but G4's a fucking slut. He has a crush on all the Let's Plays except me. By the way, that was like, I was intending to sound needy there. Well, it's all, I'm not saying that you definitely have a crush on him, Stefaski. I'm just saying, oh, I kind of feel, oh, like you're always. No, it wasn't about the song. Don't. Oh, the song was great. That had nothing to do with it. I actually thought, no, it was probably more like the fact that you always sort of comment about him or something, or like tend to like, you know, whenever Al gets mentioned, it's like, oh my god, Al, and like we brought up Al once in like what was it, Sleeping Dogs Let's Play, and then you were like, oh, anytime Al gets mentioned, I feel I need to know more about him, I need to know more, you know. And I believe you chatted with Andrew as well on Skype. Maybe you were talking about Al as well there, I'm not sure actually. Maybe I'm talking about out of my ass. Well, I am talking out of my ass. I'm not actually placing any bets on you having a bit of a crush on Al. Don't worry about that. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of someone. And so if that's all you are, then that's, you know, obviously fine. I'm just joking around. Were you Skyped with Andrew and Ellen? Was it at the same time? You filthy booger. I'm thinking like Hitman 2 is kind of a difficult game. Like I'm gonna fuck up a lot. Wow, you've been busy chatting with them. That's fun. So I'm going through the list of games now. But yeah, you just see, this is the thing though, like I would actually like it if you know, more people like end up watching my stream, and then they just start chatting amongst each other in the chat thing, and then, you know, I'll just leave them be, so to speak. Oh, because well, G4 says now I'm the jelly one. Have you not spoken with him separately? With Andrew? Oh, Crystal Fisher, that is. I'll also take suggestions on what I should stream visually. I'm still not comfortable with if I can actually just stream my desktop, you know, for fears of like some weird details slipping through that get me DDoSed or something. But yeah, if there's like something in particular that people like, when I'm not doing a game or anything that people would like me to stream, like a Game of Thrones episode, yeah, I'll put that on in the background. I'll leak the Game of Thrones episodes as they right before they come out. I fucking hate Game of Thrones, by the way. It's shit. Vampire Bloodlines. I can't just do that without Rob, of course. Wheel of Time. People liked that. I wonder if anyone like, do you know the Wheel of Time series? Anyone? Game of Thrones is alright. It's alright, you can like it. Maybe I'll do like in a podcast I'll argue with Fisher about it because he's a big fan of it. Prey. Most of my viewers aren't all that into the shootery games, are they? Like, I don't think I could just pop on a what's this? Oh boy. Did I miss something? Oh shit. Okay, I could do Thief or Hitman or Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, or Hydro Thunder, or The Hobbit, or Tomb Raider. Fuck, I need to do Dead Island with Rob online. That would be fun. Do some online games. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Borderlands. Okay, I'll do Hitman. Fuck yes, what? Fuck yes to what? Yeah, Dead Island. I love it, mate. Well, G4, if you want to join it, Stefaski was saying she wanted to do some co-op Borderlands with me. If you want to join in, then, you know, don't weigh us down and you're part of the crew. Just make sure you're up to our speed. Now, I'm just trying to load the chat on my... I've just loaded up Hitman, so I'm trying to have the chat on my cell phone. So, but you know, but there are three There are 4 spots, of course. Oh, you're Siren? That's good, because I like to be the sniper, dude. I mean, the thing is, I used to be an adventurer, like, ugh. I used to be a fucking Borderlands 2 master. I played like all the New Game Plus a billion and shit, but and you know, snipe everyone's heads off and everything, but like, well, yeah, at a certain point every fucking enemy would take 10 headshots to even go down. But yeah, like, my mouse is kind of fucked now, which has been leading to some aiming issues in Max Payne 2 already. Yeah, the thing with Borderlands 2 though was that I over-leveled. I kept over-leveling in the original sort of game mode, if you know what I mean. Hitman 2. So the enemies would just at a certain point, because I wanted to do all the side quests. The side quests are fucking nice. So the enemies would become way too fucking easy. But then, you know, so in order to still get any challenge out of it, because that's the fun thing, you know, you don't want to sort of nerf yourself. You want to keep sort of playing as best as you can and leveling as quickly as possible, leveling as much as possible, getting all the best equipment and you know, exploring a lot and everything. And what's it called? Okay, we did Anathema last time. Guess we'll do St. Petersburg Stakeout now, except fuck, just quit. The problem is that I think it automatically goes to like the hardest difficulty when I do that, and then I can't save, which is very bad. Bad man. Default scene, I don't know. What's the default scene? Main menu. .WHD, I guess. Let's see if that works. Shit, it doesn't. Uh-oh. GMS, okay. Main menu.gms. This is a lot like when I'm setting up for a Let's Play. I've got like Rob in the call, and I'm just like being silent and just constantly fucking around with shit because it doesn't work for like half an hour before we get going. Have I played the pre-sequel, Borderlands the pre-sequel? I have, and it was not good enough for me to finish. If you know what I mean. Is it not capturing it now? Let me know if you can see the screen. Oh, this time it did save. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Oh. Shit. Shit! No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, the screen is all visible? Okay, good. So I'm just gonna load. And like then quickly just finish off that mission again. Pick up room key. Get rid of this. And is the sound alright? I think I probably need to turn it up a bit. Or down
not
a
in
bit.
the basement.
Oh yeah, I probably need to turn it down a bit. -7.8, I think was
47,
good.
this is Diana from agency. You're probably right. Recent satellite footage suggests a priest
think they
being
found the
dragged
body.
along by 4 bearded Russian-looking...
4 bearded ladies. Is it still loud? Fuck you! Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Just by all means tell me to turn down the sound if it's too loud, because yeah, I had that before where it just drowns me out and ugh. Professional. Okay, so back in our shack. See if we can stealth kill some pigs, actually. Or pigeons. Oh, I just shot it while I was already down. Yeah, because that dude has been kidnapped, so we're just gonna go on ahead to our
47,
next
Diana
mission.
here. Sorry that you've had so little luck at the mansion. It's really hard to tell where Victoria was taken. We lost track of him in the airport. The agency does, however, feel that we fulfilled our end of the deal and expect you to comply
got
with
lost
the
in the
terms by
luggage.
completing a minor assignment in St. Petersburg. Your objective is to take out an ex-KGB officer participating in a secret meeting, solely arranged so that you can take a clean shot at this officer. The meeting is taking place at
these
1300
nuts.
hours today in the Pushkin building in Vorozhnich Square. The room is on the second floor in the west wing, overlooking the square. The windows are marked on the attached image. The building is the former FSB headquarters and can only be accessed from the square. There's one main entrance and a back entrance, both heavily guarded by FSB paramilitary personnel. The target must be eliminated during the meeting, which is scheduled to last 5 minutes. Absolutely nobody in the meeting room except the target must be harmed. This is very important, 47. Upon arrival by metro, you will find your equipment and paraphernalia in locker 137 at the station. Your escape
I
route
guess
is returning
I'd
with
rather
the
go
train.
with the metro
Avoid
than
all
be stuck in
contact
traffic with my
soldiers and
Jaguar.
guards. They are instructed to remove any civilians from the area.
Okay. Oh, I should have been like looking at this while she was explaining things. Isn't it beautiful? This game came out in 2002. Looks bloody great. Don't know how they got this footage. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Oh, come on. They left out the money shot. Map of area. Just a shit ton of stuff. Oh god, this is gonna be such a chore, isn't it? That's where the meeting's taking place. And I have to basically kill this one guy there. Preferably with... should I take my bullets? Does it matter? Probably not.
St. Petersburg. It's seen its share of bullets and betrayal over the years. Not an easy place for a comeback.
His accent is a bit like one of those Asian newscasters.
Soldiers here are well trained and highly suspicious of foreign.
Well trained and highly suspicious.
Surprise. They don't expect me. And if I keep it cool, clean and quiet, they'll never know what hit them. Now, that's fine, Blanca.
It just got cut off.
Now, let's find Nakamura.
Nakamura? So...
47, Diana here. Sorry that...
there must have been something else. Right, so if you look at the map, here's like a pickup. Kind of don't want them to see me. So unfortunately that means there's a fair bit of waiting around. Holy shit, did he have to come all the way here? Okay, I guess I might as well just start.
47, officers are arriving at the building.
Oh,
Looks like the
shit.
meeting is starting ahead of schedule. Be ready, 47.
What? I feel... Well, how can I now pick that thing up and covertly fucking... make it out of there if that guy's in the way? I definitely don't remember him sticking around here in any other playthroughs. Or is there like open carry here? Well, okay, that's 2 saves wasted. I don't know why I did that. Fuck you, you fucking shit! I mean, I'm pretty sure that must have been a glitch, like that he was just standing there. Endless. Oh, fuck. Ugh, don't see me. Artaz, Artaz! My wife! Shit. Fuck, there's someone. Okay, drop this sniper rifle for now. Holy... Fuck, I was looking at the wrong side. Well, he hasn't noticed anything. There's someone coming. Well, I guess I shouldn't even try to do this. Oh my god, he just came walking in. Oh fuck, now there's someone screaming. Artaz, our fucking Taz. There, he didn't notice shit. Didn't think to check it out. Okay, but now I should be allowed to just walk around with that sniper rifle, right? Sniper rifle, right? Okay. Well, and I also got to make sure that I don't show up too late. And honestly, like, even you just get a bit close to them, they fucking figure it all out. Why is he fucking following me? Oh shit. There's a checkpoint there where I'm sure I wouldn't even get past it. But oh. Nope. Okay, wait. Fuck off! What the fuck?! How retarded? Okay, let's see. Is there a... How the fuck did I do this before? Oh no, okay, the red stuff means you aren't... that civilians aren't allowed there. I honestly don't know how the fuck that guy spotted me even. I was just standing there. Okay, so, but what I should do is like just get into like a... like, I guess go behind there, get into the sewers there. Oh, fuck off. Shit. Nothing wrong, comrade. Oi. Am I going the right way even? Jesus, tits. This game is just so much more tense than blood money. Ah, fuck. They found the bodies. Oh, fuck. If they find the guard, I'm done for. My whole disguise is compromised. Disguise is compromised. By the way, you can... don't know if that's a good idea, actually, but... whatever. You can shoot. Look, no arms. Whoa. He's a fucking... whatever you call that. Probably shouldn't be doing that. He's a spider? I don't fucking know. Is there anyone down here? Okay, so I think I wanted to get up there. My rating's already just completely gone to shit. But yeah, Fraser was talking about this level where it was like he found it almost impossible. Well, okay, as you know, when he played it back in the day. Just the thing sticking out there. Oh, fuck. You know what? I could have made it... yeah, that's how I did it last time as well. You can basically, because the green zones are still you're still allowed as a citizen, right? But then, you know, you sneak your way all through here and then you can pick up that shit. You can also usually get in the back of vehicles like that, which is kind of cool. You think Fraser's a whore? Why? Because he watches all my videos? Got a problem with that? Got a problem with someone else getting the presidential seat for my fan club?
The meeting will begin in 5 minutes.
Shit. Already using up 4 of my... What is it? 7 saves? Okay, where's the building that I need to be at? There. What's he doing? He's doing like a Westlife dance. Yeah, Fraser's a cool lad.
47, the meeting will begin in 4 minutes. Get ready.
Get it, cunt.
Let's go upstairs. Honestly, there's a second version of this level, St. Petersburg Revisited, aptly named. And holy shit, it's so much more difficult. Which?
47, the meeting will begin in 3 minutes. It's about time, 47.
Alright, jeez. About time for what? I think I still need 1 more floor. It's a little cheat actually, or a little... You use the map and he's done quicker.
47, the meeting will begin in 2 minutes. You're running out of time, 47.
I don't know what I'm missing, but I can't find the window that I'm meant to look out of. Are you kidding? Who saw me just then? What? Holy fuckamole. Did you fucking follow me all the way?
"47, the meeting will begin in 1 minute. Your time slot is slipping fast, 47.
Yeah, well, I'm slipping into your slot, cunt. It's just nowhere to be seen. Am I in the right building? Maybe I'm in the wrong building. No, I think I went into that one.
The meeting is starting now, 47. It's crucial you get in position immediately.
Well... Moody des. Huh. I'm in position. They're not here. They're literally not.
47, the meeting is over. You missed your opportunity.
What are you talking about?
But you still have a contractual obligation, 47, and it may be possible to intercept the target with a head-on approach at the meeting place. Be careful.
What the fuck was she talking about? I mean, maybe I didn't make it to the window on time? Like, look, there's all the fucking windows, but They're not... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is like one of the least, you know, this is one of the most bland maps, honestly, in the game.
47, the meeting will begin in 4 minutes. Get ready.
Ah, fuck's sake. What now? There they are, but should get higher up.
"47, the meeting will begin in 3 minutes. It's about time, 47.
But the weird thing is, right, apparently the meeting begins and then it's over. Like you have to make it there before the meeting begins. Okay, I think I'm here. Okay. Now, she's actually supposed to tell me... I don't know if this... Oh, okay.
It appears that a total of 4 generals have joined the meeting. I need extra information to pinpoint my target.
That sounds strange,
Wow, he's
47.
breathing really
And
heavily.
unexpected. Here's what I've got. The target is about 60 years old. A general in uniform.
Ah, that narrows
Do
it down.
not execute until you have an absolute positive ID on the target, 47.
Absolute.
I'll check the files for more detailed info. Be back with you in a sec. Stay tuned.
Tuned. Look at that fucking
47, here we
angry
go.
guy.
I'm leafing through some private footage from last year. Hang on,
He's got a
47.
huge mule
Looks
on
like
him.
he's right-handed.
That narrows it down, but still no positive ID.
Really?
My time slot is slipping any additional info.
My time
47,
slot.
I have a
slip.
feed from the database regarding his medical profile. Apparently he drinks a lot.
Okay, he has.
Okay, it's close, but still no 100% ID.
Hold on, 47.
Yeah.
I've got his personal file right here with a recent photo. 47, he's bald.
You cunt. All the radio feed stopped as well. She's not even like... She's not even confirming with me. I just fired the fucking shot. It was like... like Diana's too embarrassed to even tell me. What's this? Why are they all alerted? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what's like the most autistic way back out, where I have to face the least people? Guess I could go all the way around there.
Hmm. 47, Diana here. Sorry.
Sus. I was actually thinking about, like, because I used to do some modding on Max Payne with the sounds, and doing some YouTube poopy stuff and all that. Like, and I feel like I maybe should try to recreate that and then do maybe another video on that. But yeah, orchestral stuff. You think the orchestral stuff sounds kind of like Star Wars? Yeah, I suppose it has a few similarities. It's a little bit less Hollywood-esque, but this song I like the best. This is fucking amazing. I really like this tune. Well, if you can call it that. It's the exploration. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucking killed everyone here. Now just that he's got his leg up in the air just like in Max Payne. Oh, was I humming along with the notes? I did not even notice. But it is fairly catchy, I suppose. Yeah, this sounds a little more regal maybe, or like... Oh, that was it. Just a walk through for Fraser, because he always had trouble with that mission apparently. And I'm really tired now actually, so I think I might just cut it again. I should probably do a lot more gameplay next time, so that once I get to the actual gameplay I won't be so tired. Oh, it just trolled me then. I clicked on continue and it moved the mouse button. It did a lot of that with Hitman Blood Money as well. But yeah, geez, would you say this was made in 2002? It's fucking great, isn't it? I might just check out what the next mission is. But
Diana speaking. We know you've already paid your debt to us by completing that last mission, but we would be extremely grateful if you should choose to continue your work for us. Especially since our client is in trouble, and he really likes your style.
Diana, you know I don't care about your client. You want me to continue, you need to make me interested.
oh shit, yeah, I don't have the soundboard.
My superiors have given me full authority to pay you well above the going rate. Believe me, you won't have any worries.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I was gonna...
So, what exactly is the
So
going rate for an ordinary hit?
Well,
I was gonna load the
$100,000
soundboard up.
is the current standard rate according to our price list.
Good. Then you just triple that and deposit it in gold.
Oh!
Prepaying into my usual overseas
Oh!
account.
47,
Oh!
that's quite a large sum of money.
True,
Oh!
but I don't
I'm just
perform
doing the
standard
sounds
hits,
myself
and
now.
besides, I've got a reputation to protect.
Bitch! It was all because of this terrible, awful Negro.
Here we go, 47. First of all, on behalf of all of us at Agency, thanks for continuing with us. to
Thanks
clean
for
up all
fucking
this
forcing us to
mess.
pay triple the
You are
regular
required
amount.
to return to St. Petersburg. It seems that your previous assassination really scared the remaining generals. They have all begun their own investigations into what happened.
Ooh, some
Our
cruising
client
going
is
on.
pretty unhappy about this. We need to stop these generals fast. We've received
Oh, come
information
on.
that one of them, General
Gay pride.
Makarov, is to meet a local
Let them do
mafia
what they
boss
want.
to buy some protection, and hopefully info on who could have carried out the hit.
It's got the
They
nice
have a
mustache
preferred
as well.
meeting point in Kirov Park. Nice,
Go on.
secluded,
Let's
and
walk
out in
behind
the
that
open.
bush
We've got
there.
some old
Offers
spy
good
footage on the meeting previously for your
protection
reference.
against peeping toms.
Our intelligence says they are scheduled to meet in Kirov Park at 1400 hours today, local time.
Freddie Mercury.
Check your map. They will both be arriving in armored ZIL 115 limos, but in separate motorcades. Watch out for roadblocks and patrolling guards. You will find your equipment down by the pier. 47, I repeat, intercept the meeting and eliminate both targets.
Yeah, this is actually also quite a rough mission. So fuck that for today. I'll do that next time. That screenshot really does not fit the way you're supposed to do the mission. Alrighty. I don't know, I might also do like something more light-hearted next time. I don't know. Sorry for the gameplay being so short and fairly uneventful. Maybe, yeah, well, it'll probably be better next time. But I really need to go to sleep now, actually. For health. The days of pulling all-nighters are, well, not these days anymore. And we shall, yes, it was fun chatting. And we oh fuck, the stream is pretty far behind.
Previously for your
Protection
reference.
against peeping toms.
Our intelligence says they are scheduled to meet in Kirov Park at 1400 hours.
Or maybe I'm behind on like watching the stream. Oh well. Yeah. So I'll see you next time, and hopefully you'll join me again. Maybe I'll give some advance notice, but probably won't. And maybe one of the boys will be there. Yes, Borderlands eventually as well. I really don't know when that'll be though. We'll keep that on the Bunsen burner, on the back burner or something for now. Well, I don't know. Like I can see about setting that up, but yeah, probably find another person for that too. Maybe Rob. I suppose Rob could join in with Borderlands as the fourth person. I don't know if he's played it before. The thing is, he'd have to buy it. So who knows? Who knows? I'll keep ye posted, and to all good night, and like, or afternoon for you, I suppose, I think. And here's to better streams in the future. And thank you for joining me. Bye bye.